With the Purpose Friends. Today we're going to do a super cute mermaid tail. I know we have several different mermaids. This is just the tail. It's going to be super cute, super fun and easy. The brushes that you're going to need are your 2-inch flat brush, your smaller flat brush, your small and medium round. You're also going to need a piece of old t-shirt that's damp. You want to wring it out really good. And then you're going to need several different shades of blue. So this is the dark blue, this is a teal, this is a light blue. My tail is going to be purple. Your mermaid tail can be any color you want. Pink, a blue. You're going to need white, 2 different shades of green, and I'm going to use the orange for my fish color. You can also choose any color you want to for your fish. So to get started, we are going to paint our canvas with this medium blue. So this is the lighter, this is the darker. So we're going to use that medium blue, and we're going to cover our whole canvas in that medium blue. Brush in my white just a little bit, and I'm going to come back through here and blend in some white. Two-inch brush, you can set that aside. We're now going to switch to our t-shirt. So what you want to do is you just kind of want to curl it around and wad it up in the palm of your hand, and we're going to start with that light blue. So just dip it a little bit in that white blue, and we're just going to come in here and add some light blue to the water. No need to move it or anything like that. We're just going to dip it straight into the dark blue. Now, the dark blue is really dark, so you're not going to want a lot of it. If you need to get some of the excess off on your tray, I would do that. The dark blue is just going to kind of come in here. Now that we've added our light blue and our dark blue, we're going to take our big 2-inch brush, wipe all the water off of it because I know you put it in your water bucket, and we're just going to gently brush across our canvas. Just like so. And there is our water background. So we're going to let this dry, and then we'll start on our mermaid tail. Okay, our background is dry, and with your small flat brush, we're going to mix up a little bit lighter purple. The purple is super dark. We don't want it that dark for our mermaid tail, so I'm just going to take a little bit of purple, a little bit of white, and mix it up. Then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to draw my mermaid tail. I'm going to start at the very, very top of my canvas. And it just kind of gradually comes down. And then this side kind of curves in this way. And then right here, it does like a little smile. You're just gonna fill this tail in. Now go ahead and rinse this brush off and set it aside. And with your medium round brush, we're going to make another shade of purple, lighter than the other one. So you can just take and add white to that. And then we're going to do his fin. Actually, I think I'm going to use the small round brush. And the fin just comes down like so. Alright, now that you have the outline of your fin with your small round brush, you can go ahead and fill that in with your medium round brush. Now with your small round brush and that really dark purple, I'm going to kind of come around the edge here. And underneath. Go ahead and wipe that off. And then with your white, we're going to outline the top of your tail. I'm going to add a few little wavy lines through your tail with the white. And then with the bottom plastic end of your paintbrush and your white paint, we're going to add some little dots. Alright, set your small round brush aside and wipe that purple off of your medium round brush. And we're going to make some seaweed. So let's start with your dark green. And we're going to add a piece of seaweed here. And then a bigger piece is going to swing up here. Like the letter S stretched out. And then we have another piece. Just like so. On this piece, there's going to be a few little leaves. Now go ahead and set this brush aside, wipe the green off, and go to your small round brush and your light green, and we're going to add some highlights. So with my light green, I'm going to come through here. Now I did get a little bit darker green, and there's like this little piece of seaweed that kind of just comes off here, and it has these little leaves on them. And then this seaweed is going to get the dark green added to it. Now we're gonna add a little seahorse and our fish. So go ahead and wipe that green off. We're gonna add our orange fish right up top here. I'm going to go to my medium round brush and fill him in. And I'm going to switch back to my small round brush and give him a little nose that kind of comes out. And with the end of my brush and my white paint, I'm going to give him a little eyeball. You can add white stripes to your fish if you wish. You can just add maybe some white through his fins. Can make him look like Nemo. Completely up to you. Your fish doesn't even have to be orange. It can be whatever color you want it to be. Okay, now we're gonna do our seahorse. So with that same small brush, and my seahorse is gonna be the dark blue. And I'm just gonna start out with the letter S. So his head, he's gonna sit right here. So it kind of curves up. His back curves in. So this is his head, this top curve. And then his back curves in, and then the bottom of his tail curves out, and then it swings around. Okay, so let's fill him in. Let's draw the other side. So this is the back side of him. The front side. So this, from here, he gets a long nose, long seahorse nose. And then his chest comes out. His tail kind of comes down. Now go ahead and fill him in. I'm going to leave a little line for his belly. So that little line, that little space that we left right there is going to be white. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the blue off. Excuse me. And fill in his belly with white. I'm gonna drag that white down a little bit into his tail. It's going to blend with the blue, and that's okay. And then for his wings, so he gets these little white little fin thing, like that. Fill that in with white. It's alright if it's got a little blue in it. And then he has white going all the way down his tail. Like little triangles. And then he has a little white comb on top of his head. And then in his belly, we're gonna add a little bit of blue lines that are going across. So like so. And we're gonna add some dark blue lines in the edges of his fin. with the end of our paintbrush, we're gonna give him a little white eye. So I have this gold paint. It's a gold paint that I use often. You can use any kind of gold paint. Target has some, Martha Stewart gold paint. It's completely up to you. And I'm using my small round brush. Actually, yeah, we'll just use this. We'll see, we might go to our bigger one. And we're just gonna make the letter W's all the way across her tail. So one, you guys see that? Let's add some white bubbles now that our scales are finished. So wipe that gold off that round brush. And we're just going to make little white circles wherever you feel like it. Some bigger, some smaller. And some really small ones with the end of your plastic brush, maybe down through here. Have fun painting. Can't wait to see what you create.